Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Hello Meta Knight, the Supernatural podcast for season 9, episode 8, Rock in a Hard Place. I'm your host, Dom. With me, I have Mike.
Hi.
And Clio.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good.
I made a mess and I'm trying to clean it with my toes.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to know what kind of mess you made or why
Toes.
you're cleaning your toes.
I'm not cleaning my toes. I'm picking things up off the floor with my toes. What? I'm extremely flexible.
So how did you guys like this episode?
It was good. It's okay.
It's okay. Why'd you not...
And there goes the show. Wave bye, chat. I'm just quoting.
That's it. We're done.
Sorry, I'm yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
I know you're just kidding.
So,
It was good.
It was a good episode. I liked it.
Yeah. Entertaining.
The middle of it with
Interesting.
so
Dean's whole encounter in the middle.
Would you guys consider this to be another kind of off-topic episode, or were they pretty much right there?
Yeah, it was off topic.
It was one of those, Kevin hasn't made any progress on the tablet, so let's go on this other job. And there'll be a couple mentions of the central plot, but that's about it.
I don't know. I feel like it progressed the story quite a bit. Could have just been
towards the end. It did progress the story a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
But the way they progressed the story did not need the episode.
Yes, correct.
If you know what I mean.
Maybe, but we'll get there. So we get to see Sheriff Jody Mills again. She called in Sam and Dean's help with some strange occurrence, which was somebody lifting a car, and they go investigate. What you guys think about having her come back for a supporting character?
I liked it.
She's like Lady Bobby.
Lady Bobby.
She is Lady Bobby.
Kinda. She is Lady Bobby.
Wasn't she dating Bobby?
Yes.
Kinda.
Ish.
So yeah.
So she's the female Bobby, basically. That sort of thing.
Yes. We had a viewer mention on our YouTube channel. He said that they would love to see Sonny from last week join up with the sheriff, Jody Mills. Have the two of them become intimate.
Sonny?
Yeah, the new character that was introduced last episode. He was
the guy who ran the place that Dean was sent to, like the place for wayward children.
Yes.
Have them, get together and then team up and become the next hunting duo.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I don't know. I think it'd be interesting. I'd love to see Sonny come back, and that would be a pretty cool way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So we had virgins disappearing. We had blue fire involved. Were you guys expecting dragons?
Yeah, it made sense.
Considering, that whole,
They set it up.
like last time on Supernatural, they described the whole thing with dragons abducting people. It's like, really? Dragons? And then, virgins disappear and there's fire involved. So 2 and 2 together, that's obviously what everybody was thinking at first.
I would have loved for it to be dragons. I love the dragons in general.
Yeah.
That whole Dean pulling the sword from the stone, like...
Epic music.
That was cool.
Yeah.
And
Son of a
funny.
bitch is really in there.
And didn't budge at all. And then they blew it up with dynamite.
And then he destroys it.
So, yeah. I love that whole scene. So I was really hoping for some dragons again, but no. Unfortunately not. It was a... what was it? Vesta? Is that who it was?
Yeah.
Was she a Greek god?
Roman
god.
Roman.
Sorry.
Roman.
Yeah. What'd you guys think about her?
It was nice to see deity they hadn't done yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's thousands to choose from, and it was nice to see they picked an interesting one.
Yeah, because how many there was like one episode in like the 5th season where they kill off how many of them? Well, Lucifer kills off how many of them?
God, they kill off like A
A
dozen.
lot of the more
We
interesting
had
ones too.
some Egyptian gods, and
Yeah.
so
Kill off
And
Odin, and they kill off Ganesh, and
Ganesh.
Kali, and Balder, and a whole bunch of people like that.
yeah,
And then
Odin.
another episode, they kill off Zeus
Yeah.
yep,
last season. So they're getting through them.
they are slowly but surely
Slowly
they're
but
making
yeah.
their way. Yep. So what about Sam and Dean signing the chastity vows to become born again virgins?
Oh, the irony.
I know.
love Dean was
So-
like, that's a decision you can't really take back.
Yeah, the way he put that in her face, like, oh,
What about when they were sitting at the meeting and Dean was describing sex to all of them?
I was just like, oh God, Dean, shut up.
All I could think was, you're a fucking asshole.
But he left a room full of women hot and bothered just by talking.
Yeah.
He did. He did. Did you see they were like closing their legs and like
They're all like,
they're all squirmy
Yeah.
and
One of them ripped up a piece of paper.
is that how you were sitting, Cleo, watching this episode? Were you sitting just like that?
No.
No.
if Jensen Ackles was talking dirty to
Not
you.
this episode.
You wouldn't do that if you were in a room with Jensen Ackles and he was talking like that?
Oh, if I was in a room with Jensen Ackles, yeah, probably, but I wasn't in a room with Jensen Ackles. I was too busy thinking, you're a fucking dick.
See, I would have liked if Angela from our Walking Dead podcast, if she watched this, because she actually writes somewhat like that kind of style. She does a lot of writing like that for spin-off for a game Fable or something like that. So I would have loved to see her take on that whole scene, because that
Yeah.
would have been interesting. So Dean has this obvious ploy with the I don't really know how to put her. She's the chastity
She was-
guidance counselor.
She is like the counselor of this whole
Yeah.
group.
Yeah. So he had this obvious plan to seduce her, and then they get into the place, and she just starts crying over her missing friends, and Dean's kind of feeling
Would
a
you
little
pray with me?
let down there.
Yeah.
Would I agree with you? What?
No, I said, would you pray with me?
Oh yes.
What she was saying.
Yes, would you pray with me? So she gives him a massive stack of chastity books. Did you guys think Dean was completely out of luck at that moment?
No, because he's Dean fucking Winchester.
He
You
is.
know what? I was half thought, well, Dean, that's so much for your friggin' plan for an epic night. And then I'm thinking, the other side of my brain's like, yeah, but like Cleo just said, he's Dean fucking Winchester. He'll find a way.
Literally.
Or get thrown out a
fucking-
window.
Yeah.
And he goes, what? How did he even go about it? He started peeping through her drawers. What was he looking for?
Yeah.
Something?
I don't know, I guess.
She left the room and he was just looking for more information on her because he had mentioned earlier that he recognized
He
her.
knew who she was, yeah.
And then he finds in her top drawer a Casa Erotica DVD, which, if you're fans of the show, you know that is one of Dean's favorite porno series.
Yes. And Mike, your camera is frozen.
My camera's frozen, really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I see myself. It's still working on
There you
my-
go.
There we go.
Now you're moving.
It's doing the whole blinking thing my laptop camera does. I don't know what the hell's going on here.
It's magical.
It's just
Magical.
you.
So do you think Dean could die happy now that he's screwed one of his favorite porn stars?
Dean's never gonna die happy.
No, but he can cross this off his bucket list.
Yes.
That he can.
I that whole scene, I couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah, it was just too funny.
It's like, are you a dirty boy? I don't know. Maybe you should ask me in Spanish. And then she asks in Spanish, which I don't know how she can say that. And then he's just like, "Sí," like so corny and hamming it up.
Oh, it's like a scene right out of a porno.
Exactly.
Oh,
Good.
it was so good.
Yep.
This whole episode was amazing. So then it's revealed that the Roman deity Vesta, she is taking born again virgins, and she's putting them in her lair, which it was underground. It was at a train station, I believe.
She's taking not so virgin born again virgins, or
Right.
those who break their little chastity vow.
Right.
Yes.
So it shows you seeing they're all down there, and what's her name? The chastity counselor. I forgot her name now.
Susie.
Susie and Dean, throws them down there. So they're in there with a room full of 3 other people. And one of the guys in there, he was a real dick. He just wanted to sacrifice one of the girls because she had a sprained ankle.
Yeah. You know what? I just put this together. He's the one that only lasted 30 seconds.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ouch.
I love when they said that because it's like the mother heard him say it was only 30 seconds. It doesn't count.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I thought that was the funniest line in the whole episode.
So do you think Dean should have beat the shit out of that guy?
Dean should have slapped the bitch. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Slapping, not so much. That's not really the Dean Winchester thing. Dean would just
I know, but it would
deck
be
him.
so embarrassing.
Did you see the shiner he gave to the cop in the flashback last episode?
Yeah.
He wouldn't slap anybody.
That was young Dean.
If he didn't slap a cop, he's not going to slap a average guy that only
I wanted
lasts
to humiliate him. He would.
5 seconds, 30 seconds, whatever it was.
He's not worth it, so.
Yeah.
So you have Sam and Sheriff Mills figuring out that the thing that the not-so-virgins is Vesta, Roman goddess.
Yes.
Surprise you guys?
Eh.
Yeah, a good explanation. I wasn't expecting Roman goddess, if you know. I was expecting that it was one of the people in that chastity group because that just made way too much sense.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
I didn't think it was her, though. I thought it was the other crazy one.
So...
Which other crazy one?
I don't know, there was a crazy one in there.
Because I got confused because there were 2 redheads. Weren't there 2 redheads?
I thought there was only one redhead.
I mean, this was the one that... She was the one who ran all the churchy stuff.
Yeah. Sign the forms.
One of the members of the club was kind of crazy. Like, I think she was the only one in that group who would legitimately stick to her vow of chastity and never break it.
Yeah.
She was also a little out there. She's the one they take the
blood from.
The blood from, because they needed the blood of a virgin.
Right. So, well, you had Sheriff Mills just go up and deck her in the face.
That was funny.
That was beautiful.
That was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm more mean with the twist that Vesta had with if you go back and look up her old history, they used to sacrifice virgins to her, and that has stopped over the years. So now she's stuck with these born again virgins. So they're not virgins anymore. So she's cheating herself at this point.
She's got to get what she can get, though, at this point.
So they defeat her using the blood of the virgins. Right?
Blood of a virgin on some kind of, what was it, oak stake? I don't know.
Yeah.
A piece of oak, a piece of ash, something like that.
So Sam and Sheriff Mills, they go get it from that church owner or whatever. But then later we see the staff get stabbed into Jody Mills' arm or chest or something like that.
Yeah.
And then they're still able to kill it. Jody's definitely not a virgin.
Well, it still had the blood of a virgin because they drenched it in it, or they did whatever they needed to do to it. So it's not like it's all gonna wash off and the gaping chest wound on Jody.
Maybe. I don't know. I think that's a plot hole right there that they weren't suspecting.
Either they just didn't think anybody would question it.
Yeah. When Vesta was attacking Sam, did you really think Zeke was gonna pop out?
I was kind of expecting it, like she was gonna get him, corner him, and about to kill him, and then Zeke was gonna pop out and angel fry Vesta.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Were you guys surprised that he didn't?
No.
Not really. He's been kind of taking a back seat lately.
Yeah. So something Vesta says to Sam about you're being held together by bobby pins and duct tape on the inside.
Yeah, you're all safety pins and duct tape on the inside. How are you alive?
Yeah, those are her last words after she's staked by Jody Mills. And Sam, he's finally figuring out now that there may be something wrong with him. So Dean is in the process. He's gonna tell him. Did you guys think Dean was gonna tell him?
Dean was gonna tell him. Yeah, he's going
thought-
for it.
I thought if he told him then, it wouldn't have been satisfying.
Right.
It didn't feel right for him to say it right there.
Yeah, but he's going for it, and he's telling him, and then, all of a sudden, bing! Zeke finally pops
Can we
out like, I wouldn't do that.
Can you address how terrible of a liar Dean is? Would you believe Dean if he told that in that manner to you?
Absolutely
Dean
not.
has told so many better lies throughout the entire series that Sam has outright not believed.
Yeah, and he has...
And now Dean is like the worst liar in the world this whole season, and Sam's just taking it for, taking him at his word. Like, what, Sam, did you, like, completely lose your marbles?
Yep.
Again?
Yep.
I don't know.
So we're about halfway done now. Is in next episode, is that the mid-season finale?
It's the midwinter
Midwinter.
season finale, which is too many words for an episode.
But that's still the mid-season finale.
It's not even midway through the season. The season's 23 episodes. This is episode 9. That is not the midpoint.
This is episode 8.
No, next week is episode 9, and that's the mid-season finale. It's not even the midpoint.
Okay, so...
It's like the
mid-ish.
2/5 point.
It's mid-ish.
It's the 2/5 compromise.
The 2/5 compromise.
It's 3/5 and shut up.
So, shut up. How's the show going to carry on? How's the show if I have to shut up?
I have the show notes. I can carry this on.
Keep going.
Oh, okay. Now I can keep going. So the next episode is called Holy Terror. And the Angel War is finally beginning. So after...
God.
Huh?
Thank God.
Thank God.
Move on.
What does God have to do with this?
Nothing, but we're moving on. Thank Chuck. Anyway.
Everything?
I think what she means is we're finally moving on with the main plot.
You said nothing. She said everything. Which one is it?
Well, God made the angels.
All of the
Really,
things.
He has everything to do with this. And I think if not this season, the next season, we're actually going to see God. And get to hear from him.
I thought we already saw God.
Technically.
We did. But hear from him as he's speaking as God, not speaking as Chuck.
Do you think we're going to see someone other than Chuck? Do you think Chuck was a red herring?
I think, honestly, the more I think about it, I think Chuck could have actually been a person, and then God used him as a vessel.
It could be. I will go with that.
I would go with that too.
God in another vessel.
Yes.
Yeah,
So-
because they've already confirmed that the guy it was a panel or whatever. We've been through this.
We went in this, but yeah. I mean more so of whether or not Chuck is actually God or if he's just in a vessel. So I think Cleo nailed
I
it.
don't know which one
I'm gonna
that
go
is.
with that vessel thing.
So Sam and Dean arrive at the scene to investigate and are surprised to run into Castiel. So what do you guys think Castiel's doing investigating this?
Angels. I think, we left him off, and he sort of felt bad that he couldn't do anything for his people.
Yeah, and I mean in the preview,
help the angels at all.
you see
He
Cass
loves
is
being
wearing
the-
a suit.
He loved being the gas station attendant.
Yeah.
But I think after those events, I think he left. I don't think after he got shut down like that, I think he probably left the gas station. That's my guess.
Yeah, but I mean you see him in a suit like he's posing as an FBI agent.
Yeah.
So he's probably investigating it too.
Yeah.
Good.
Could be. So Castiel's becoming a hunter now.
Well, he was a hunter in training last season. So.
Right. Right. So he's taking his training to the next level. But while he's investigating, Castiel's captured and tortured.
Yes.
I don't think Castiel's going to reveal anything. But meanwhile, Dean questions Ezekiel's demands and wonders if it's time to tell Sam the truth. What do you guys think? Is it time to tell him?
Yes.
It's bedtime.
It's
Well, I
bedtime?
put this- Yes.
It's Ben time.
Oh.
Good night. Yeah, no.
Oh, no, I guess we're not ending again. Okay.
False ends.
So many.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think it's been time.
Indeed.
And If Dean handles it right, which he probably won't,
Nope.
but if he handles it right, then Sam won't immediately eject Ezekiel.
Yes.
But I think Dean is gonna botch it,
When has
and
Dean ever handled anything right like that?
it may either set Sam back or may cost him his life.
So there's something I wanted to bring up to you guys real quick. Something we missed in episode 6, Heaven Can't Wait. Somebody on our YouTube channel had actually brought this to our attention, and I actually completely forgot about it until he mentioned it. So I want to touch on this real quick. Yes, we saw Crowley inject some blood directly into him in that episode. What do you think the significance of that is?
He wants to be human. We didn't talk about this, really?
No, we didn't. I meant to bring it up.
Oh.
I was gonna put it in the show notes, but I got distracted with something.
Oh, yeah.
But I agree. He wants to be human. So deep down, he, curing him was working, and he realized that, and now he kind of wants it.
Yeah.
So
I don't know, because
I'm excited, and it makes me very happy because I love Crowley, but he.
You guys don't think it has anything to do with a spell he could be concocting?
That's very possible.
The look on his face when he injected himself with the human blood was very reminiscent of,
like he was jonesing for it or something.
Yeah, of a crack addict.
Yeah.
Probably addicted to it now.
Yeah, exactly. He wants to be human.
Yeah, I guess.
Still clinging to the demon, but I think he liked how it felt.
I saw that same person commented also, and I kind of agree with him that, like, the reason, because we had mentioned, Cass keeps getting resurrected.
Yeah.
But that the reason he keeps getting resurrected is because he's the only angel actually doing what God wants him to do.
Right.
So when he gets blown up, he's like, no, come back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Indeed.
But I kind of agree with that, and I'd like to see where that goes eventually.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes, the person on YouTube is Arkand, AARKNKOND. Just want to give him a quick shout out.
Hello, Arkand.
So
thanks for commenting. We have very few viewer comments to actually discuss.
Indeed, we need more. So
half of them are me and John.
Yes.
We're getting plenty of views. Just nobody's commenting. Start commenting. Start discussions. Tell us we're wrong. Tell me you don't like my hairstyle or something. I don't know. Just start commenting.
Yeah.
Dom, I don't like your hairstyle.
Dom, you should add
Shut
that
up,
to your
Dom.
outro.
Shut up, wife.
Dom, you should add that to your outro.
Yes.
When you say next week.
I should.
I'm giving these back to my wife. And failing miserably because only like 2 of them actually got to her.
Yes. Any final thoughts, guys?
I got 1 back. I got 2 back. Yay!
I just can't wait for real plot stuff to happen.
Real
that's gonna
plot
happen.
stuff.
Most of these filler episodes have been interesting, but jonesing for plot.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm jonesing for plot too, and what sucks is we're finally getting a major plot episode, and then
break.
month-plus break.
That's how it always works.
I gotta
And then
start
it comes
doing
back
the Ninja Sex Party gestures again.
And then
I stopped doing those.
And then we're gonna get 3 more episodes, and then another month-long break. Because they really want me to be sitting there convulsing from show withdrawals.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I want to use that to catch up on movies.
Yeah. Or you guys were making plans to go see The Hobbit, right?
Yes.
We'll be doing a podcast for The Hobbit.
Yes, we will when that comes out, and we all see it.
Wait. Ugh.
We're all going to try to get together to see it.
Ah.
Yeah, she even has Smog tattooed on her body.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
So
expect the Hobbit podcast to be long, just like the movie.
Yes. If we can get a podcast as long as the movie, I'd be impressed.
We could easily.
Yeah, it's a long ass movie.
Exactly.
But
I'd be
I can
impressed.
talk about Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit for fucking ever.
So can I.
Then we will do
I'm
it.
going to have a lot to say
and we will
about the elves.
Because it's obviously,
dwarves. humans and everything.
It's obviously an adaptation of the Hobbit book, so it's not going to be a direct one-to-one. Although they're sticking to it, based on the first film, they're sticking to it nicely.
They are.
Yeah.
So we're just going to see how much they keep going, and I'll shut up now.
So, Mike, where can the people find you?
They can find me on Twitter at Thilladren, Thilladren.
Cleo, where's your lower third?
Right here. You can find me on YouTube, right there at Leo's MF Vids, and then you can find me on most social media at Cleomoto. Yay!
By most social media, she actually means all the social media. So.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's not all the social media.
Should I share that with the stream?
It's all the social media.
So
I don't really do Google Plus, but
Oh.
this one should.
Yeah.
I don't do Google Plus.
Well,
though.
you have a Google Plus. That's the same as your YouTube account. So
Yeah.
you could even follow her on Google Plus. She doesn't
You
post
could,
anything.
but I won't post
She
anything.
doesn't post anything, but I dare you to follow her anyway.
I really got to stop neglecting my Twitter. I'm just not used to tweeting things.
You can follow me on Twitter at Phenomenon, Phenomedom.
Phenomenon.
There it
So,
is. I was waiting for
I'll
it.
just throw out here that another one of our hosts, Omikins, who's sitting on the couch right there, the lovely wife, she just looks at me, and she's playing Harvest Moon on her DS. She just looks at me and goes, I just milked the cow from the butt.
Butt juice.
So you can find us all on
Butt juice.
Facebook.com and YouTube.com/ASOTV podcast for some more podcasts for some of your favorite TV shows and or butt juice.
And or, yeah, I was going to say cow butt milk.
So subscribe, follow, leave us some comments, tell us what you like or didn't like about our show. Give us stuff to talk about next week. Until then, we'll be
Yes.
milking cows from the butt. See you guys later.
Oh, God, Uthgrad, don't say... You said chocolate milk in chat.
Oh.
Oh.